So we've all seen it. Matthew Stafford to the Rams and Goff to the Lions plus picks. Now here's the question that we got to ask ourselves, and we got to be honest. Is Carson Wentz really the value of Matthew Stafford, or has he got the value of Jared Goff? Yo everybody, King Dingbat here. So today we have come with the hell is that? It's a big ass dog. Dallas still stinks. Yo, everybody doing? King Dingbat here, and I hope everybody's having a great week, and I hope you guys are doing well. I hear you guys in Philly and surrounding areas are getting bombed with snow. You're getting bombed with snow. Well, I gotta tell you, I'm jealous. I miss snow. I miss a good couple snowstorms a year, man. I miss it. Wish we could have it out here, but out here it stinks, so we can't get it. Now, big trade happening last night. I wish I could have come on and done a video last night about it, but I was busy. Had some family things, matrimonial duties and things like that to take care of, so I couldn't. But I do want to talk about this trade because there's a lot of chatter, especially within Eagles Nation and stuff, talking about what the Eagles could get for Carson Wentz. Because I think it's very important to look at this trade and try to gauge what Carson Wentz is. What kind of value could you get in a trade, right? We all know Stafford goes to the Rams in exchange for Jared Goff, a third-round pick this year, a 2022 first, and then a 2023 first-round pick. So essentially, they're getting 2 first-round picks, a third, Jared Goff for Matthew Stafford. And really, what the Lions are really doing is they're taking on that salary and they're taking on that money of Jared Goff. Now, there's a lot of people out there like, oh, dude, did you see what the Lions got for Stafford? Could you imagine? We could at least get a number 1 pick for Carson Wentz. We could trade Carson Wentz and get a number 1 pick. Here's my question. What makes you think you could get a first-round pick for him? Why is Carson Wentz being compared to Matthew Stafford and not Jared Goff? Especially those who want him benched and don't even want him to play and want to trade him to begin with. Now he's worth a first-round pick? How can that be? Carson Wentz, I hate to say it, but he's a guy that got benched during the year. You've had all these issues come out about how well he gets along with the team, how coachable he is. You think you're going to get a first-round pick for him? You're not going to get it. What you're going to get is what the Lions, what the Rams got for Goff. I mean, you're going to get nothing. You're going to get nothing. The Lions got 2 first-round picks, a third, to take on Goff and that salary. Are you ready for the Eagles to give up picks to get rid of him? Now, the Eagles aren't going to get any players in return, most likely, if they trade Carson Wentz. But the truth of the matter, you're not going to get that much. Let's face it. You're not going to get that much. Maybe a third-round pick. Maybe a second-round pick at best. But I don't think you're going to get nearly as what people think you're going to get. You can't have it both ways, right? You can't say, this guy stinks. He's got to be benched. He shouldn't play. He's horrible teammate, horrible leader, does all these things horrible, uncoachable. Can't say all that and then say we could get a first-round pick for him. Doesn't work. If he's all those things, you get shit. You get shit. That's what you get. That's the truth. So why do I not want to trade Carson Wentz? Exactly that reason. I'm not going to get anything for him. Doesn't make any sense to me. Carson Wentz, I hate to say it, if we're being honest, so we got to be honest. Right now, throughout the league, is looked more like Jared Goff than Matthew Stafford, okay? Now, Deshaun Watson, he's more like Stafford. If I'm Houston, I got to be thinking, oh my gosh, we're going to get 3 first-round picks for this guy, at least. But Carson Wentz, because of the benching, because of all the things that have come out, because of all these bad things, I don't think he has a lot of trade value. And I love Carson Wentz, and I'm a Carson Wentz guy. But I don't think right now he has it. I think the best case scenario for Carson Wentz, keep him, let him battle for a starting spot with Jalen Hurts. Maybe he turns around, he comes back this year. Many quarterbacks have had bad years. Revamps his image, ups his stock. Then you can figure out what you want to do with him. Maybe he'll play so good you'll want him to be the starter. I don't know. But I think it's crazy to think that we're going to get something for this guy. And I keep hearing people telling me, I'm getting texts going, dude, we could get a 1 for Carson Wentz. How? How are you going to get him? People have destroyed this guy's image. It destroys his trade value. I think Carson Wentz's value is closer to Jared Goff than Matthew Stafford. I hate to say it. I think you get a third-round pick, maybe a second-round pick for him. That's not enough. Let's keep them both. Keep Hurts, keep Carson. Let Carson lose some weight, get in shape, come back, and let's see if he can win. Let's see if he can battle. Stop calling me people. Damn, you know? It's kind of crazy. And I gotta tell you, I've been getting killed on this Nick Sirianni thing, right? Because I said I was impressed with him and things like that. People are like, how could you be impressed? Did you hear him stuttering? Did you hear him trying to speak? Who the hell cares how he speaks? I don't care if he's using sign language, as long as he goes out on the field and can coach. There is no correlation between him speaking to the media and coaching football. You people gotta stop with this crap. Okay, I'm sorry. I think the guy deserves a shot. He clearly knows a lot about football, and I stand by what I say. I like what I saw. Did Doug Peterson in his first press conference not stutter over his words? Well, couldn't answer questions? Yes. What happened? He won a Super Bowl. So I think people are a little too hard on Nick Sirianni, and I don't mean to diverge from my main topic. It's just I had to say it. I wanted to say it yesterday. I just didn't get a chance to do a video. But this trade for Matthew Stafford and Goff, first off, I hate that they're announcing trades right now. We haven't even had the Super Bowl yet. And they're announcing trades that really can't be executed until what, March? I kind of don't like it. I don't want all these trades getting out now. I kind of want to save it for when free agency starts. However, big trade for the Rams. They just gave away way too much, in my opinion. If you have to look at who won this trade, clearly, in my opinion, the Lions they just robbed the Rams. They took a third, 2 first-round picks, and Jared Goff for Stafford. Dude, they got 5 first-round picks in the next 3 years. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. And look, if Carson Wentz could net you a first-round pick and a first and a third and all this, sure, I'd be open to it. Definitely. But he can't. He can't because of how he's looked upon in Philly, with all the things that have come out, with getting benched. They look at him more like Jared Goff and not Matthew Stafford. That is that's the real value he's worth. I hate to say it. So maybe you get a third, maybe you get a second round pick if you're just trading him straight up. But that's about it. So let's go in, let's have an open competition, 2 quarterbacks, and let's see if he can fix himself. Let's give him one more year to try. If he can beat out Jalen Hurts, great. If he can't, then oh well. But you're not going to get the value Matthew Stafford of Matthew Stafford. You're not going to get the value of a Deshaun Watson. It's just not going to happen. He's looked upon, I hate to say it, nationally more like Jared Goff and not Matthew Stafford. That's my thoughts. Those are the honest opinions when I look at this trade and I look at Carson Wentz's value. I hate to say it. I don't like saying it. I love Carson. I love the Eagles. But I think it's the truth. And I think it's fair at this point. With that said, take care. Talk to you later. And don't be a dingbat.